Hello, welcome to a new episode of Easy English. With the lockdown circling in around various cities in Britain, I'd like to ask a theoretical question. If you could have a dinner party and invite any 3 guests, dead or alive, who would you invite? Let's go. Who would you invite to your fantasy dinner party?
I would invite David Attenborough. Yeah, I'm very much into animals and nature, so he would be, and he's sort of a legend. He's one of few people I'd be starstruck if I met.
So the 3 people I'd invite to my fantasy dinner party are my father, Sir Harry Evans, the former editor of the Sunday Times, and Leon Blum, who was the Prime Minister of France.
Well, I would first have to ask my husband, because he'd be most miffed if he missed out on a meal.
Robin Williams, Jennifer Aniston, and Penny.
Ah, okay.
George Clooney, and a friend of mine who passed away nearly exactly a year ago. Her name's Stina.
That would be Donald Trump. I know he's the most hated person in the world at the moment. But I think it will be amazing just to meet him. And I can ask whatever I would like to ask. I don't know whether I get the straight answers, but I would like to see with my own eyes what to hate and what to like about him. That would be great.
George Clooney, can I
George
ask
Clooney,
why?
I've just had a crush on him since I was in my early 20s, probably.
Is that in the ER days?
Yes, yeah. But I think he just gets better and better, to be honest.
Yeah, he's a bit of a silver fox.
Yes, very nice.
My father, because he's great company, he's wise, he's funny, he's witty, and he'd be able to pick the cheese and the wine. Leon Blum, because he was a hero, he stood up against the Nazis. He did great work transforming the Fourth Republic of France. And Sir Harry Evans, because he changed the British media landscape forever. He led the thalidomide campaign in the Sunday Times, and he stood up to Rupert Murdoch. But unfortunately, he was bumped off to be editor of the Times and then some other nondescript job. So we never got to see his full talents. But those would be my 3 dinner party guests.
So your one was, let me remember it, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
And your friends.
Yes.
Really nice.
Yes.
Can you tell me why Robin Williams?
Well, the thing is that like in every movie, like Mrs. Doubtfire or Jumanji, like I've just watched like Robin Williams, and I don't know, I just find him really inspiring. And the thing is that even though he's like not alive anymore, I just feel like he's my twin. I know that's like really weird, because I feel like, because he's like a voice actor as well as an actor, I'm really like into acting and I can do really funny voices. And I don't know, I just really like him, and he's just really funny as well.
When you say you can do funny voices...
Oh no.
And who would number 2 be?
That would be Robert De Niro.
Who, sorry?
Robert De Niro. He's the actor.
Yeah.
I really loved him. He's so great. He can put himself in any kind of acting situation. He's great.
I would also ask Dawn French, because she's a woman who I feel if I lived next door to her, we'd be really good mates. And I like her humour very much, and I feel I'd feel comfortable with her, and yeah, I'd like to sit down and have a meal with her. And also a person who my husband knows, Paul Rose, who's a bit of an adventurous guy. He's done a few TV programmes, a lot underwater, and a lot of walks around Britain. So that's who I would ask, yes.
Hello, Robbie Williams. Will you come to my dinner party?
Sorry, it's just really...
That was really good. Okay, so you've kind of got a clown, and then... I mean, Robin Williams, not you.
No.
And why Jennifer Aniston?
Well, she's also been in lots of like movies and shows. I've never watched Friends, which is a bit weird, but it's fine. But she's just also an amazing actress, and like she's been in like one of my favourite movies, Just Go With It. And I don't know, she's just really funny as well. They're just really, I don't know why, but I just find them really similar. Robin Williams and Jennifer Aniston.
How do you think it would go down with George Clooney, you, and David Attenborough?
Well, I think it'd be interesting. And George Clooney, he's very bright, so I think it'd be very interesting.
What's the kind of the thought behind all three people that inspire you?
I think they'd all be convivial, but they wouldn't necessarily agree. I think their politics would be centrist, but different. I think they would take different views on culture war issues, on things like climate change, on the licensing of medicines specifically. But I think they would all make their arguments in a compelling way, but they wouldn't be bores. I think a lot of big characters like the Jeremy Clarksons, Erdogans, they would be tedious because they would just dominate the conversation and not shut up. Whereas those three, I think, would listen as well as talk.
See, it would be more leather-bound armchairs with cigars, kind of end of the night.
Good whiskey and good cigars. You're maybe going over the papers of the day. I think that would be the ideal post in a party review.
Fantastic.
Number 3, I'm gonna choose the president of Turkey. His name is Atatürk. Possibly most people will know him. The reason I chose for that, he made the country become from Ottoman Empire to a republic of Turkey, and his philosophy, it has been recognized by the whole world, and he was chosen for the greatest man and greatest soldiers above all. And this year, I think, in France, a few years ago, he was cover on a magazine, I think Times or something. I can't remember the exact name, but he was, and his life, there will be 100 pages given particularly for him. And he said, peace in the world and peace at home. So I think that fits for now what's happening in the world. So.
And then you said about your friend who
Yes.
passed away.
Yeah. That's an old friend, Stina, an old friend that I got to know over 20 years ago. Very clever girl. So yeah, and she was very good at English. She's Swedish like me, but so she would have had a lot to say in a conversation. I think it would have been interesting.
Could you explain to people who aren't aware of Dawn French?
Okay. She's a comedian, a lady.
Sorry, could you come a tiny bit closer? Sorry.
Yeah, a comedian, a lady in her. I think she's just turned 60. I don't know whether she'd like that to be recorded or not. I've known her from television and books, comedy, I suppose, since my late teens. I'm just a little bit younger than her. I just think she looks fun and she sounds fun. Perhaps in real life she isn't, I don't know. But I feel I would love to sit next to her and have a good chat about life and interests. I know she lives in Cornwall and she grew up in Cornwall. And she's someone I would enjoy sitting and having a meal with.
You're bringing your friend?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you tell me about your friendship?
Well, there's a lot of... Okay. Well, I've known Penny since not a couple.
No, since like start of primary school.
Primary, or Boomerang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
since like nursery and stuff. But so yeah, and then it's just grown from that. Yeah. And my mum went to do Pilates with Penny's mum, which was so that's what brought our friendship more together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you BFFs?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes.
That's really nice. And how do you imagine the night ending? Do you think it would be like laughter? Do you think it will be like silliness? Or
I think I know. I think it'll be like someone will. I know this is a bit disgusting, but I feel like someone will wee themselves, and then like.
Ooh, what? Sorry.
Like someone will wee themselves.
Will wee themselves?
Yeah. Because I don't know, just with laughter. Because I don't know, just something will be really funny, and we just can't stop laughing, and then that would just be amazing. And then we just all eat Cheetos. I literally love Cheetos.
What's Paul Rose known for?
He does documentaries on television. He did the South Coast Path all the way around Cornwall and Devon. He's done a lot of underwater diving documentaries on television.
He was the base camp commander of the Antarctic Survey for 10 years. As a very accomplished diver and trying to save the planet environmentally through better sort of use of plastic, or not use of plastic and the like.
So yeah,
he's a very interesting guy. Watch him on TV.
Something like a naturalist, but about the animal.
Yes. Underwater, sort of fish, whale, sharks, conservationist.
So really, I'd probably ask him, so you've got someone to talk to, because I've been talking to Dawn.
I like your mix. And how would you deal with Donald and his kind of arrogance and his reluctance to keep quiet?
Yeah, it's interesting because 2 days ago I saw a film, Nicole Kidman and a few others in it, and it is about what was happening with the presidency at the time, that he was accused, Fox and CNN and all these women, and there was this lady who took him to court, and then, this and the other. So I would like to ask about that. What does he think? I'm not sure he will be a fan of me, but
maybe after a few gin and tonics, he'd spill the beans.
That's it. Yeah.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. I'd really love to know who'd be at your fancy dinner party, so please let us know your 3 guests in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.